really know what's going on. We'll explain to you.
I did. Hold on. You hold on, please.
No.
Let me talk to you, sir.
I can't find the kid. You're being detained. Sit down, please.
Okay, my grandmother. Y'all need to go to my grandmother's house.
Sit down on the curb, or I can take you in my car in handcuffs. What do you want?
My class.
I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for you when you just lied to us. Can you send one of the girls from DCF over?
Is there a way you guys can
sit?
Please.
Alright, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Uncle Ruckus Son back with another reaction video. Some ratchet mess, as y'all can see from the little snippet. We're gonna get right into the top content. We ain't gonna do too much talking. We just ask that you leave a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do, or just watch the content. But let's get right into it.
On February 26, 2023, officers knocked on a door with DCF to take custody of a child, but instead, they were met by a man who was furious to see them.
If you could just knock on the door, hey, we're allowed to come in forcibly.
Yeah.
You need to produce a child. If you don't, we are going to force entry and come to home. Something like that, and just about every minute repeat that. Pound on the door, nice and loud. I'm going to let the other guys know the whole spot. He's on his way. Give us 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll take it from there. But we're not leaving.
Police department, we have paperwork to enter your home, and we will use force if you don't answer the door.
The court order has a clause for the allow officers to make forcible entry to get the child. The judge did add a clause in there. I read it off this Sarge. He's on his way. Jordan's out there just making announcements, and we're pounding on the door.
I mean, she's in there. She looked out.
You actually saw?
Well, I can't say it was the girl in the DL photo, but somebody looked out the back window, saw me here, and then ducked down.
Yeah.
And went back.
Well, somebody answered the door. They said it wasn't the mother, but she immediately was like, hang on, slammed the door, and now nobody's answering. So I'll let Sarge know all that. He says good. He's on his way. Hold it back if you guys hang out here.
No, nobody's here.
Will you tell them on the other side that the door's open now?
My mom's boyfriend might be in his room, but my mom's at work.
Okay.
You just lied to my daughter's face and told her you had a search warrant, sir. We're not leaving. Let me get your information, sir.
Yeah,
Bro, where your shirt at?
You woke up and you didn't really know what's going on, so we'll explain to you.
I did. Hold on. You hold on, please.
No.
Let me talk to you, sir.
You're being
Sir,
rude.
this is what I'm saying.
First of all, we have...
I'm being rude.
Sir, can you calm down so we can tell you what's going on?
All right. I'm being rude because I just figure out there's no address on there. There's no name for the person whose address name is on the address. All that's illegal. You just told my daughter. You just told my 15-year-old daughter.
You're shouting. If you don't calm down, we can't explain.
All right.
Yo, he look crazy.
You showed me a search warrant. My thing is, the search warrant doesn't have our address on it. The search warrant is for here.
You're shouting again. If you don't want to talk to me, go away.
The search warrant, you tried to speak about it.
Misunderstood.
No, I misunderstood. You said you had a search warrant for her. She clearly told me.
I never said the word search warrant.
This is what I'm telling you, bro.
No, you're not telling me anything.
This is what my bad. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to talk. Wait, you ain't getting your chance to talk.
You're not telling me anything.
If you don't want to be nice to me.
All right, so you want me to be nice to you?
I want you to be reasonable.
We have an order to enter the home and take the child from the address. From this address.
There's no address on there.
Yo, stop. Y'all killed me playing stupid. Y'all want every detail or y'all ain't going.
Mother of the child has this address listed as her residence. I was told by the female that answered the door that she was here with the baby. Okay.
I'm just lost what's going on. I woke up to y'all in my house.
Because you're being impatient.
I just woke up and you're in my house.
You woke up and you weren't prepared to see us.
Right. What the hell?
Can I explain to you why we're here? Can
I?
Okay, sir.
Because he's not telling me why you're here.
He is super feminine.
Just a minute.
Yes, please.
Do you want to look in the house any further?
I do want to see the last room that was locked.
It was locked? Okay. I think Officer Schaefer's sitting at the front. We're going to sit here and hang out. Wait till my supervisor gets here. And then we'll go from there and re-explain it to him if he's going to listen. And we'll get access to that room, okay? That's no problem. But he's being awfully upset and unreasonable, so we're not going to take it to that next level yet. I'll wait till my sergeant gets here.
Right.
Doesn't matter to me.
So the mother put her address here.
So this address is listed as her address.
How can she do that if her name ain't on Lisa?
I know you have commentary, but let me just finish real quick.
I will.
Hear the whole thing.
Black him out.
DCF has paperwork, judge-signed paperwork that says the police can use force and enter this home and retrieve the baby. That is the paperwork. How do I know how old your daughter, right? This is your daughter?
All right, now she explained that. Now that I calm down,
your daughter told us that she was here.
I did not say that. I said I just came from home from school.
I don't quite know what's going on, but this is the definition of ratchet, boy. Look at everybody. Hey, that's ratchet for you, boy. Sad.
My mom
said, is she here? You said, yeah, and you closed the door, right? Like you were going to go get her because you didn't know. That's fine. Nobody's mad at you.
I don't want to interject. I just wanted to let you know that it does say about CPS.
Are you okay?
So that's what we are looking for her here.
Yes. So y'all walked in and she was.
No, listen.
We were told she was here.
Listen.
And we came in.
This is really. This is very disturbing, right?
No, listen. You were asleep, right? You were asleep, right?
Right. Imagine how that feels.
No, listen. Your 16-year-old daughter opened the door, says, yes, you can come in, right? And did we leave after you said you can't be in here and leave, right? We left, right? Yes or no?
Y'all still here?
Yes or no? We left the house. Is that correct? Yes or no?
It took a second for y'all to get out. I had to
yes or no? Yes or no?
It had to start. I had to start getting irate. And
yes or no?
Yes, sir. You told me. After I got irate. Yes.
We have good reason to be in there with the judges.
Now I understand you had permission from what you're saying.
We do.
All I was asking for was proof of address and proof of just show me.
You have to give us an opportunity to explain. If you woke up and walked into it.
This is great. Explanations are great, right? But you're not showing me the proof. If we're in the court of law right now, you guys will lose the case because you haven't showed me the proof to say
there's no case. This isn't a criminal matter.
I didn't say this is a case. I said if we're in a court of law, proof is in the pudding.
Sir,
if you do not show
proof, go put a shirt on and shut up.
Let him answer.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
My supervisor is going to come here. We're going to explain to you again that we're going to go in there and check that last room.
Okay,
right. Okay, so either you can let us do it now or wait till my supervisor gets here.
Nappy head.
We're just having a conversation.
We're just going to hang out here.
We're just having a conversation.
Being very hard to talk to.
Right. We have a conversation. Oh, sorry.
And stuff like that. Okay.
I'm hard to talk to.
That yes.
Because I'm making sense.
No, sir. Because you're rambling on.
Am I making? So you telling me my rambles aren't making a lot of sense?
No, sir. You're being rude and interruptive.
Whoa.
So we have to hang out here till my supervisor.
Right. I get you.
And then we're going to explain to you again.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
Then we're going to have to go in if you don't give us permission, and we're going to have to execute.
I get what you're saying. Do you understand? I'm not trying to give you a hard time, right?
No, I don't agree with you. You are giving me a hard time.
I'm trying to give you a hard time.
Sir, do you know that the last time that we were here, she ran out the back door?
No, I don't know that.
Okay, that's why we have 4 officers here. And we have a supervisor on the way.
I don't know none of this is going on. That's not my kid. That's not
okay, but
kid.
that child belongs to the state.
So y'all agree with him that y'all ain't understand that?
Don't. You're getting caught up on the wrong.
He's sitting here acting like a cop right now, right?
All right. One room's locked, obviously.
Right, she's in there.
Yeah, more than likely. He's being a pain in the butt, but I finally got through and said, what's going on? We're not leaving. The sergeant's going to come out and re-explain again, but we are going in there whether we can
Is there an
consent
address
or not.
on there?
Yeah, I asked her. She goes, there's an address here. Is there anywhere the child is going to be? He's already admitted she just sleeps on the couch. We should be all just fine, so.
You're acting like I can't hold the paper.
See this emergency motion
read it, right.
to produce access to the home?
Okay.
Hold that 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this part right here says, law enforcement officers are hereby authorized to make a forcible entry at any hour using any and all reasonable force necessary. Right here. She has refused to produce the child to the state.
That's off real. Okay.
The residence. This is your address.
Thank you. That's what the f I'm talking about. Now you can.
Okay, but you understand that.
If you just told me the address off rip, none of that would have happened.
Man, shut up. You would have found something else wrong.
Off rip or he.
Bro, grow up. You would have found something else wrong, like y'all always do. Shut your ass up, that nappy head.
He said he had it in his hand.
It would have been easier if you weren't arguing with people and getting loud.
All I asked was for the address. I'm talking about the same thing from the beginning, the address. I keep saying, show me the address.
It's right here.
Right.
All right. DCF's up front and stuff like that, because that's where the guy is that kicked us out. We didn't want to kind of escalate anymore. Here's what happened. The 16-year-old daughter's like, finally answer the door. Hey, you can come in. Yeah. They go through the house. They find 2 doors. They knocked on the one. The male came out, freaked out, cursing, get out, get out, get out. Yeah. There's still 1 door locked, and no one answered the door, and he doesn't want us to answer it. We backed out. Took us a while to explain it to him. We explained it to him. He still doesn't want to us to go in there. So I said, we're just going to wait till you get here.
So there's 1 bedroom with a man who they're saying the kid's not in there?
Yes, everyone's.
The owner of the house.
But he doesn't want us to look in the door.
Okay, and that would be the parent of the child?
No, the parent of the house.
Who's the parent of the child?
The parent of the house.
Is that person here?
No, the child or that mother is not here. We believe because they're not letting us in there and nobody's answered the door and the door's locked. He's around the backside with DCF and everybody on the outside.
There 2 sides?
Yes, sir. There's 2 doors.
Okay.
So if you would have never heard me arguing and debating with you guys, if you would have showed me the address, I'd be like, okay, we'll do y'all want to I do? I would have said, okay, what do we do about that?
Do you want us to wait for our supervisor to check the last room? Or
it's too late. I see the address.
All right, we'll wait. He's right here.
This is the guy that was locked in there?
You're good now. She showed me the address.
This is the gentleman that lives here at this residence. He's seen the paperwork with the address on it. He understands what we're here for.
I get it now. She showed me the address.
Yeah, okay.
You're good now.
You're going to let us go check now?
This is our
green light. It would have been
okay.
green light if you would have showed me the same thing. She just showed me the address. Okay.
This is a rare circumstance because most people, when the state says we need that child,
but you can't treat every
they turn the child over.
Is the kid here?
I don't know. I just woke up. I just told you that.
So the last bedroom was locked.
I don't know.
Bro, you know who's in your house.
All right. Do you have a way to get into that last bedroom?
I don't go in that room. I be in my room.
Usually when a bedroom is locked, it has to be open from the inside, so somebody might be in there.
Hold up. Stay here for a second, man. Boss.
What's your grandma's phone number?
Give me 1 second. Sit down.
237.
Please sit down.
For
Please
what?
sit down.
For what?
Because you keep walking around. I can't find the kid. You're being detained. Sit down, please.
Okay, my grandmother. Y'all need to go to my grandmother's house.
Sit down on the curb, or I can take you in my car in handcuffs. What do you want? Sit down. Now, don't get up. Now, DCF, you want to talk to him or not, but you have to stay here. Do you
This
understand
is not where I stay at. It's at my grandmother's house. Y'all don't do that.
Understand me?
No, I don't understand you.
Stay here and don't move. Do you understand that? If you get up, Officer Sullivan's putting you in handcuffs, so you're going to my car. I'm not warning you again.
The reason that they're here is because you're not cooperating. Okay? You're not here for a criminal. We're not trying to take you to jail unless you start acting out, and we have to do so.
Okay.
So
y'all
just relax.
This is their house. Like y'all.
Okay, but you were staying here at some point. That was the address that they have for you, and the judge signed off on that address.
There's so much going on.
They're gonna get tighter.
Officer Sullivan's going to search you. Officer Sullivan's going to search you. Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
Where was the baby?
Under a blanket in the other room.
Is that where I have to talk to you guys?
Nope, too late for that.
Why do I have to go to jail?
Because you know exactly why. I'm sorry. We're done with this.
You're being arrested for obstruction because you didn't cooperate.
Can y'all stop saying please to not be arrested? The cops are never going to be like, oh, since you said please, let me let you go. That's never going to happen. People kill me when they do that.
I already have enough going on. I have my class.
I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for you when you just lied to us.
Yeah, we got no sympathy for you, baby.
Just hold still. Can you widen your stance, please? There you go. A little bit wider.
We can't. It's too late now.
That's just my baby.
We weren't going to take you to jail, but your actions produced this result.
Y'all listening?
No.
Can you just give her info?
She ain't playing, no.
Get in. Minimum.
Please,
can you send one of the girls from DCF over?
Is there a way you guys can
sit?
Please.
Okay, I've already explained to them that it sucks and that we're sorry for what happened. You guys, do you know what your charge is?
I'd like to do something like a child endangerment or something. I want to read up on that.
Work with them. Figure it out. Take your time. Like this one, I want to do it right. So like, I think that you can do 1015 based on the violation of that. There's probably a statute on that.
Okay.
Maybe call booking and find out.
Yep.
I'll keep Garrett here to help facilitate whatever's about to happen. As far as you guys are concerned, you've got mom. You have all the information that you need to do a 1015. Yep. Why don't you go start taking her to jail?
Okay, no problem. I'll go check.
She lost her right to be able to see him and stuff.
Yeah,
as far as I'm
fine. Completely forgot to ask you exactly how you found the child.
She was in the bedroom across from the one that you wanted to get into. So the one that you were in, literally directly across from that, he said, "Hey, Sarge, come with me." I followed him. He didn't speak any words other than "come with me." He pointed in the room, and I was like, "Is the baby in here?" I was thinking the baby was 6 or 7 by this time. Like, I thought that's what was happening here. And so as he pointed in the room, I just hear like whatever, little baby crying. So I just peeled the blanket up and grabbed her. So she was covered. That baby was covered with like a comforter, which will be on my body camera. But they covered her up in order to conceal her from us. I think what happened was she was in the room that you guys couldn't get into when you left. They moved her across and covered her with the comforter. Would be my guess.
That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. I didn't even really know what was going on pretty much at John. There's a lot of ratchet stuff going on. But they hiding a baby. That baby looked like 2 months old. Hiding a baby under a comforter. That could have killed the baby. Everybody need to go to jail. Ratchet. Anyway, that's the video, y'all. So make sure y'all hit a like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if y'all enjoy the content. Make sure y'all comment on what y'all think about it. And we are out.